Okay. Hello. I'm Game Boy Lyric, and we are about to be watching Luke the Noble's video. You can see the short. If you watch the short, that I'm literally wondering how in the world that he survived 100 days in creative mode. I need to see. Okay, so unfortunately, at the time, I didn't know, but I was literally recording on portrait mode. Because I had finished recording that YouTube short, so I was still on portrait mode. So that's why the quality is a bit bad, and some stuff is like, since I'm on portrait, it's cropped out of the video. But yeah, here we go. Let's see. Let's do this. What is this? What is this? What is this? I'm gonna have to blur out my name, but you know what? Yeah, let me just type something in the chat. I'll be right back. I typed can't wait, by the way. So yeah, can't wait for the 100 days. And I bet you it's gonna be a timer again, isn't it? I can bet you it's gonna be a timer. He's the oh my god. I barely even paid attention to oh my. He literally just did that. Oh my god. Okay. Hello, anytime now. I'll probably cut this out of the video, all this waiting. Because this video is probably going to be like 35 minutes if I record all the waiting. So yeah, I'm definitely going to cut out some things.
What's going on, Minecraft fans? My name's Luke the Notable, and in this video, I'll be playing 100 days in Minecraft Creative Mode. Minecraft Creative Mode is essentially God mode. You have access to everything in Minecraft. So I know you're probably already interested to see how much I can build in 100 days.
Yeah, let's see this.
Alright, now I'm loading up a random Minecraft world. Let's see where I'm building my land. Hey, not a bad spot, right next to some Badlands, the ocean.
Badlands are rare.
Good one.
That's really rare.
This is some prime.
Well, I have Bedrock Edition, so it's probably not going to be that seed. It's going to be another seed, but...
Snapshot, so it might be a little tough to download, but I'll try to keep it updated.
Wait, it's 1.17?
18 by 18 block safe zone for building. I'm not limiting myself in these 100 days by any means, but you've got to start somewhere. There's a lot of blocks I've never used in my entire Minecraft career, concrete being one of them, so I started with that.
What? Didn't you build the TNT?
My building knowledge and skill. Everyone seems to just make fun of me when they watch my series, and I want to change that. So while sure on day one my structure
what in the world is...
By the end of these 100 days, I'll build something that I'm proud of. Hey, look at that. I already have a visitor day too. How do you like the land? He decided not to subscribe, and that made me sad. Will you subscribe? I put up some.
Yes, I am subscribed. See?
Skills. My builds just always come out so boxy, and I wanted to try to.
Oh yeah, that actually is literally boxes all in the base. What is
deep slate tiles?
Deep slate? Oh.
Who knows? I'm erratic. Like I said, for now it's just an entrance. I'll have time to clean it up. Did some more inside touches day 9, installing some crown molding that looks pretty snazzy. I also switched up the base trim to quartz. It's more of a bright white.
What? Isn't that? Oh, never mind.
More cozy, but it definitely needs some color. You can make fun of me for using purple, but I like it. All right, now moving up.
What? Oh yeah, what is he using that block for?
The only thing that I'm certain of going up here is a bedroom. I'm not sure on what I'm going to do with the other space, but I've got good ideas. And some of you may cringe at me using granite, andesite, and diorite.
That actually looks good.
Here, but I like it. Yeah, big day today.
That actually looks good.
Soon I'll be able to sleep instead of just advancing time with cheats. The only thing I really care about in this bedroom is having windows that allow me to see the rising and setting sun. Other than that, I just want it to be nice and cozy, and I think I'm on my way to that here. Well, especially when you consider that I have more plans for that roof. You'll have to just keep watching to find out. First thing I did day 20 was put a little smoke feature on the top of the chimney. I think it looks kind of nice. Then I did some general landscaping. I haven't really touched the grounds yet in this video, but it's time. Ironically, on the same day I wanted to build a wall around my land, some pillagers showed up. I'm gonna go with red sand.
Yep, that's a coincidence.
Close to those Badlands. The wall does have some weird spots, but I promise I'll fix them later. One thing I also need is some lights on my land, and because I'm insane, I want to be able to turn them on and off. Day 21, I started on the absolutely massive task of wiring up my outside lights. You know, I probably need a permit for this, but I ain't telling the government nothing. I found a nice place for the switch on the first floor. It's right next to a window, so you can see the the lights come on and off. But then getting it to look good with the trim was another problem, but I am making this video to get better with redstone, so might as well embrace it. I probably could have wired this all a little cleaner, but it's underground. It probably won't come back to bite me. It does. Just did. Oh, these are some hardcore basement vibes down here. Spiders, creepers, yeah. Before I build my next creation in the basement, though, I went out into the Badlands. I want to test some things. I want an item sorter. I've never built one before. It'd be really cool to have one, and today I tried to make one with my own intelligence. No, I was not able to, but I tried, and I guess that's what matters. If you look at my design, I got fairly close, but I'm just gonna look this up on Google. Alright, now I'm building an item sorter day 30. I looked up the plans on the internet, and I have no shame. Everything was going fine until I popped through the bottom of a small pond, and water got all in my redstone. I'm building an incredibly small item sorter.
Just get rid of the water.
Resource intensive. Can't imagine building a big one in survival. Like I said, it's a pretty small item sorter, so it only took me till day 31 to finish it. But it works, and this was big for me. I'm pretty confident I could do it again. So the rest of the day I spent making it look nicer. It's a pretty ugly piece of technology, even for a basement. And after a day of trimming, it lives in my storage room pretty nice. I like the tinted glass, so you can see some of the innards. This is a little awkward, but after building the item sorter, I needed some fun in my life, so I constructed the Tor's Creeper Rehabilitation Center. I just forgot to hit record. It happens sometimes. Really sorry about that one, Tors. I had to finalize some of the features today, so at least there's some footage of me building that. Elytra and unlimited rockets. Not sure how, though, but Minecraft just broke. Maybe it's all these unlimited rockets. And shortly after this, the game crashed. Lost all my map progress. So instead of making a map, I decided to wire up my basement.
The game crashed? What?
It was a little complicated, but at least
What
there's
the
nothing else
game
back
crash?
here, so I didn't really have to worry about tripping over my own wire. This is one of those projects I probably wouldn't have been able to do on day 1 of this video. I've learned a lot so far. Creative has really helped my redstone game. Took about a day, but now it's wired up and it's even darker down here. Yes. I also added a service entrance to my redstone so I don't have to break walls and ceilings every time I have to move something, which is quite frequently. Alright, the front door's been staring at me for a while. I like it, but maybe I want it a little bigger. Also, a lot of this redstone was done at the start of this video, and like I said, I've come a long way. I'm sure I can make it more efficient. Pretty much everything needed to be replaced, and then it started bumping into my basement light circuit, so it was kind of a mess. So now the door works great, but the inside lights are broken. Hooray! I'm just glad I used concrete for all this redstone. It would have been a nightmare to do without it. Definitely something I'm going to use in some future builds. At least now everything pretty much works. I just have to finalize the trim. But honestly, I think I'm getting too much red here. I liked the red door idea, but might have to change it. I think the iron door with red trim looks a little nicer. No, I don't think it's too much red. Day 40, Twitter named my shepherd. This is why you need to follow me on there. Check the link in the description. Other than that, I decided to make a disposal system, but I wanted it to be a triple disposal system. It was sort of a nightmare to wire up, but I did it, and it's in orange, so I know not to break any of these blocks. I might get lava everywhere. It sounds pretty atrocious, but hey, that means it's working. Day 41, I'm gonna wire up the upstairs lights. I've been meaning to do this for a while. For now, they've just been on redstone blocks. Fortunately, there's a lot of open space up here, which gave me plenty of room to wire. There also ain't very many lights up here anyway, so it really didn't take that long. Oh yeah, this is some nice darkness here. Very spooky. So now that I have the lights fixed, I want to work on the bedroom, put in some amenities, make it a little livable. One of the things I wanted was a switch to turn off the lights from the bedroom, and I made that here. Didn't take too long to wire up, because I'm decent now. I also made a small bubble elevator that can get you to the roof if you ever wanted to take off with an elytra or jump to your death. And I'm still working on that balcony.
Jump to your death?
I'm gonna put it in the
Okay, seriously?
Something like this is honestly perfect. I was really trying to get an outside light switch up on the balcony, but it was kind of tough. It's a very tight space up here. I got it working, but I'd have to either move a wall or move the balcony, and wasn't really in the mood to do either, so I gave up. Yeah, I think I prefer it just looking nice and clean.
Whoa, look at that map. I just noticed that. I don't know why YouTube just automatically pauses my video. I don't know why it does that, but
now that balcony adds some serious depth to the house. After getting such a good view of the ocean from the balcony, I figured it was time to connect myself to it. I just built a little brick passage down to sea level, nothing too crazy. Yeah, cute little dock made of birch and brick like the rest of the house.
Birch
good
and
for fishing,
brick?
boating, all that stuff. Oh, and of course I'm gonna hook up some lights from the outside light circuit. You knew I was gonna do that. Pretty much got the basic structure done in a day, and I'm happy with it. It looks kind of nice. Day 46, I started installing a conduit underneath my dock. It's one of those things you have to have. Then I cleaned up the beach. I don't like having dirt, grass, and sand all over the place. I just wanted sand. Straight sand. Only sand!
Just sand? Okay.
Much better. So pure. Nearby my land, there's a sunken ship, and I think I want to do something with it. This is creative. First step was plugging up all the holes in the ship to make it livable. Yeah, it became a cool hangout spot. Not too functional, but, you know, you can look out into the ocean. Kind of nice. I didn't have a mine, so I decided to build access to one today. Every house needs a mine. However, I forgot I'm on caves and cliffs, so day 52, when I started the mine at Y13, which is normally where you find diamonds, I was in a big cave. Yeah, now I'm realizing that mining's going to be completely different in the new update, and building mines like I used to just won't work. So I built a new mine, a couple blocks above bedrock. I'm not sure if this is correct, but I went with it anyway. First thing I did was build a 1x1x1 mine. I'll probably never use it, but I've never had one and figured now is a good time. I also built a more traditional mine. Don't know what you want from me. It's just a mine. Day 53, I set aside a room for
Just a mine. I swear you said that before.
It's super helpful. And then I installed lights, because who wouldn't want to turn off the lights in their mine? That sounds
You
super safe.
always
Day 54,
install lights.
this, but I went into survival mode and actually mined. I had no idea what I would need for storage or what I would generally get when I'm down here mining, so I figured I'd take a day and do it. It's good practice. I even found diamonds, which is a little underwhelming because it's a creative game, but still kind of felt good. I mean, hey, they're diamonds, so it turns out I probably don't need all of this storage, but hey, it doesn't hurt to have multiple chests. Now I'm back in the proper basement.
Well, you need that much storage for redstone and lapis, but other than that. Oh, and coal, but other than that.
Honestly, that was kind of a blessing. My service entrance was in a really weird spot. Now it's better, so I can access my redstone more easily. Day 56, I checked out the nether. I spawned in a soul sand biome, which is honestly probably one of the worst ones.
The worst,
Whatever.
yeah.
I didn't want to build a huge nether hub. I mostly just wanted to focus on the overworld in this video. So I just made my portal safe and a little nicer. Like I said, it's pretty simple.
Yay.
Built a wall, put down some slabs, added a lodestone, the basics. Back in the real world, day 57, and decided to test my outside lights. I forgot to test them a few days ago when I installed new ones, and oh, look at that, they're broken. While I was fixing them, I had to move some things because it's hella cluttered down there. But with the better service access and
They're
labels,
broken
it made it a
again
little easier.
because it
Alright,
happens
let's start
every
next.
like
Can we
10
redo this in 3
days.
more
Goodness.
But enough working on the bottom of the house. Now it's time to work on the top. I did tell you I was gonna mess with the roof again. I want a beacon up here. I'm pretty sure it'll fit. At least I hope it'll fit.
That just gave me vibes of 1,000 days. That just reminded me of 1,000 days.
There was a lot of room in the attic until I added all of these emerald blocks. This is definitely complicated. I can always make a new roof entirely, but I'm trying to avoid that. I want to get this thing to work. Good news is, by day 59, I had a working beacon switch. Now with the flick of a lever, I can turn the beacons on and off. Covering it all up was a bit of a pain, but at the end of the day, I just wanted it to be symmetrical. Yeah, I've definitely got an interesting roof style going on here, but, you know, it's got a beacon in it, so you can't really complain. And all that flying around my house had me looking at the outside more. It looks decent, but it needs more love. So now I'm building a front gate. It's gonna have some piston features, shouldn't be too tough. I got the piston section working today, though I still have to make a lock. Can't have creepers wandering into my land. So like I said, now I'm building the lock. All it does is stop these outside pressure plates from working. That didn't take too long, so I also spent some time landscaping.
Oh, God.
Pond near my front door. Then I threw hands with this witch. She was on my land. I don't tolerate that.
Ooh,
Lawn's still pretty bare compared to the house, and I need to fix that, and I think I'll do it tomorrow. So tomorrow came, and I started experimenting with different ways
it's
to break up
tomorrow.
my
Time to set up
flint
this
lawn.
beacon. I
Flowers is
remember
an obvious
that.
choice. You really can't go wrong with them unless you have a nauseating amount, but I didn't. Then I got myself 2 tall birch trees. I'm right next to that birch forest, so it just makes sense to have them here.
Whoa.
I'm really glad I kept this pond. It's been here since day 1, and now it looks really pretty. Like I can't imagine life without it. I had fun. I was landscaping all night, and the last thing I added was a cactus. And
Why?
it was good. Day 63,
Why?
I got
Why'd you add a
cat. Luckily, the
cactus?
right one spawned.
It's
The
nowhere
first
near a
try, so I just have
desert.
to use that netherite
Okay.
sword in my inventory. Of course, I named him Binks, and he's gonna hang out by the fire. Hopefully, he doesn't get burned. I also
Yeah.
built a little secret tunnel in
Another
my
thing
pond.
that
I love
reminds
this
me
thing,
of
and I
day
wanna make it better.
710.
Well, that was an
Yep.
awful mistake.
In
Day
1,000
64,
days.
I'm in a
Yep.
faraway desert, clearing it out. I'll tell you why in a second. I want to make some map art, but also don't want to fill up an entire map-sized area with white blocks, so this is a compromise. That only took about a day. The map isn't perfectly smooth, but at least it's all just one color. Day 65, I actually got the art laid out on the ground. This was my first time making any type of map art in Minecraft.
Whoa.
In the end, I think it turned out pretty nice. Yeah, my house is nice and all, but it wouldn't be a home without a live, laugh, love sign. Enough wackiness. Day 66, I'm going into the basement. I'm gonna install a second basement. I want my
well,
second basement to have a
yeah,
really
it
sneaky
wouldn't be a
vibe,
home
and I'm gonna
without
put the
one,
entrance
'cause
to it
literally
underneath the
we
stairs
have-
to the first basement. So, of
we
course,
have
you know,
one
I had to
too.
move stuff, but by this point,
As
it's
you
pretty
can see,
standard. Before I can finish it, I've got to
we
test
have
out a
one
new
too,
redstone device
right
called
there.
a key flip flop.
That's
Simply, this is a
obviously
device that
live,
makes a
laugh,
button
love
into
right
a
there,
lever, which
so
has tons of uses
I
and
guess
tons of different
it's true.
redstone.
Every home
Today I
does
was
have
building
one.
And then I installed one for real inside my basement. I'm proud of myself. Yes, I 100% could have just used a lever here, but I like how the button hides in this black stone wall. It gives the basement a much more secret vibe. Definitely go. I've got space space for 3 rooms down here, and today I'll be installing the first one. I'm building a second bedroom, one where I'd bring Tors if she ever visited me. This is currently the only room in the entire house with its own lighting circuit, because you gotta have good mood. I also got started on a fireplace behind the bed, but ran out of time. I wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna... So this is the button that if I press, the house will blow up. I'm gonna have several pistons locked up the signal, though, so you gotta be really sure you
No.
No.
Don't blow up the house. Oh, God, here we go.
TNT in this hole. I mined at night and almost died in my creative video for it. That would have been embarrassing.
He almost died. He would have died in a creative video. That is so ironic. Would have been so ironic.
It wasn't hard. I've gotten good with redstone over these days, and yeah, I'm in creative. So now if you want to blow up the house, you have to first go to the vault, which is fair. You know, I haven't really been looking forward to filling this hole up with TNT, though. If I made this TNT with my own hands, sure, this would be really fun. One of the most fun blocks to place. But I got these in creative. It didn't feel the same. There was also a lot of it. It was very tedious. If this doesn't blow up my house, I don't know what will. I'm gonna test it all today. I'm glad I did. The system didn't immediately work. I just didn't place the TNT up high enough. I needed one more layer. Alright, well that's a pretty sizable crater. Definitely destroyed something. It destroyed some stuff. Of course it messed up the lights. I thought it'd be more in ruin though. Yep, everything on the outside's 100% fine. Not much of a self-destruct. Well anyway, now it's time to load my backup that I totally made. That's kind of weird. When I loaded the backup, it was in the same spot as my explode. Wait a minute. There was no backup. So now I have to live with a semi-exploded house. I'm in creative. Hopefully I can rebuild. You know, now I'm kind of glad I built a pretty poor self-destruct feature. I would have to rebuild a lot more. Everything's kind of broken a little bit.
By the way, I'm so surprised this game didn't crash, but okay.
It's impossible to fix this stuff in survival mode. There's a giant crater under my house now. Day 81 just doesn't exist. Like everything in about 10 billion years or so. I don't know, I'm not a scientist.
10 billion years or so?
Pretty much fine.
Let me check this. Hold on.
Completely rebuild the second basement. I'll say this, wiring was easier with the whole thing cleared out. I was working in a vacuum. I spent most of the day working on my second
in 100 billion years, nothing will
I gotta
exist.
say, that was the first of many explosions that will happen in this room.
Is a painting on a level?
Better pick what I do carefully. I had to move a wall for this window and only broke a couple of things. I also made a really nice bow and put it right next to the bed. You gotta stay ready.
Ooh.
Oh, and you gotta have a fountain. All nice houses have fountains. I used copper and tried my best to make it look artsy. It looks pretty good, but because I'm crazy, I'm not done yet. I'm making a wishing fountain with redstone, completely unnecessary.
Redstone. Here we go again.
And another item pops out. I want fireworks to launch out of the fountain when you put something in, so I spent all of day 92 making some.
Good!
Myself some real expensive creeper twinkle trails.
Now, he literally just said he was literally searching gun in the search bar. What in the world are you doing?
Maybe I shouldn't waste time on useless things. I think I'm just gonna do a different mine entrance. This one gets axolotls in it. I cleared out a hole, wired up some lights. I'm getting pretty used to it. This won't be a huge farm, but it will be efficient and kind of gorgeous. All that gray in the basement needs some color. It's less of a farm and more of a seed bank, but that's really all you need. Oh, I got all the major crops, even that sweet berry cut. Bush. Yes, bush. At the back, I've got a seed farm, so you can make anything whatever you want. Really, it didn't take
most of these things are
today.
coming from 1,000 days, including that 420 reminder.
It's a great addition, but I moved the mine to do it, so now I've got to work on that. The new mine access is going to be in the second basement where the self-destruct system used to be. Yeah, it's a little more inconvenient this way, but I'm going to make it more convenient. Here's the challenge. I want access to my sorter from the mine. It really shouldn't be that bad. I already built this sorter, just have to get items there. I'm going to use a simple bubble elevator. Should work fine. Hooking up required some diverting, but it's been easier since I've been using concrete. I used a lot of hoppers. I think that's pretty much the key to making anything work. I'm changing up the storage a bit. Day 96 wanted some auto smelters, even though I never smelt anything. I was already in here for the other thing. Figured I'd make this a little more usable. Day 97, I noticed a few lights at the back of the property were broken. As a Minecraft electrician, fixing them didn't take long, and now I'm inspired. I could use a horse and a nice place to put it, so I built a stable. Alright, time to make one. Grabbed a horse egg and a netherite sword in case I don't get the right one. I've decided to show this clip because I know it'll make the horse people mad. I only had to get a horse that looked like Warthog. He's pretty much identical to Warthog 2. Good solid horse. Home is where the horse is. More carving. Day 98, building something I probably should have built a really long time ago. It's
make the horse people mad. Yeah, you just made me mad.
I never got a chance to use this.
And I'm even madder because my horse just died in my Minecraft world, so there's that.
Because this update's never coming out. Day
update's never coming out.
Almost over, and I know just what to build. Oh no, this time not in the house, in the mesa next to the house. I'm building a monument to me out of terracotta. It'll look magnificent. I'm not the best pixel artist, but I can make a head. Honestly, that's not too bad. I'm
That
afraid of
actually
this thing
isn't.
daily. It blends in pretty nice with that plateau. It definitely isn't creepy at all. 0%. But here we are, day 100. I pretty much just walked around and marveled at my own creativity. By the end of this video, I wanted to build something that I was proud of, and honestly, I can say that I am. I taught myself a lot of new tricks that I'll definitely use in upcoming Minecraft content. I made myself better. Oh, and yes, Aiden down in the comments, I'm sure you can build way better and so much more in 100 days. Your Minecraft skills are far better than mine, and I have to live my whole life knowing that. If you'd like to explore the house yourself, make sure to check out the link in the description.
Hope you
It may be a
enjoyed
little
this
bit tough to
video.
download because this was made on a snapshot, but I'll keep it updated. Oh, and please don't forget to subscribe. If you do, I'll make some space in my bedroom for you. I also want to give a massive shout out to everyone who came out to the live premiere of this video. I love watching these with you all for the first time. Spam some hearts in the chat to show love. I promise I have more Minecraft content coming, so it won't be too long before you see a new 100 days. And I swear 3,000 days is coming, but it's big, it's a lot to work on. Thank you all for watching. Please stay notable. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Here are the credits for the video that you just watched.
Credits?
As you can see, it was mostly done by me. Yeah, I'm very talented. Stay notable again, and don't forget to subscribe. I need to feed my family.
Okay, bye-bye.